Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Jonhson Mclang Show. Uh, Happy Tuesday, everybody. I had a pretty good day today, and I think it'll be. I hope you guys had a great day today as well. So I'm gonna stand up for the pledge of allegiance, like we've done in every single Jonhson Mclang show. So let's get started. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's get started. All these articles are from Fox News. So let's get started. So the first story of the day is this woman, Stacey Adams, who is running for governor, right, for Georgia. And recently, she's all about masks and vaccination. So she's another hypocritical Democrat. And votes for Dave, not for me. So I guess she's like at Georgia school somewhere that I guess requires masks in Georgia. And I guess she visited the school. And she wanted to take a picture of these kids, these poor kids. Well, not poor like money poor, but the poor kids because they have to wear masks. So she looks creepy as ever in this picture. Right. So, and she's going slam for this, which she should be. Slam for taking a picture without a mask on when other kids have to wear masks, and it's hypocritical. Now, if the kids didn't have a mask on, I would understand. It's just a normal picture, but since they have, it's just crazy. Since they do have a mask on, unfortunately. Yeah, but if the kids didn't have a mask on, it'll be fine. But since they don't, it's not fine, and she's all for mask, and she's not wearing one. Is recently California Democrats, the governor. In the last episode, I talked about how the California governor is doing this as well, not wearing a mask for a picture and stuff, and cop maskless, and so, and they tell you to wear a mask. So, it's the same for the states. All of these Democrats that tell you what to do, tell you to wear a mask, and tell you to do this, and that they're not doing it in public. So, how crazy is that? And they say, this is so funny to me. They say they hold in their breath while taking a picture. So they're not spreading anything because they're holding your breath. Really? That sounds so ridiculous to me. I can't believe a governor or a mayor of San Francisco, I can't say it, San Francisco ball game said that. If you hold your breath, that's fine. I don't believe in COVID, but that's funny because they're making a big deal about all this. But this is crazy to me. This rules for me, not for me. Telling you what to do, I'm not gonna do it. And someone asked me the other day, how about, well, you're being hypocritical, Jonhson, for saying that Governor Newsom wasn't wearing a mask in public. Well, recently Sarah Palin in a restaurant, and supposedly has COVID, which she does. I think that's in the media. in a restaurant without a mask. Sarah Palin without a mask on. And you're not complaining about Sarah. Well, however, I'm not complaining about Sarah not wearing a mask in public because she has never told anyone to wear a mask. Okay? So, I don't think. So, I think she's the only former politician or anyone with power or former power. She didn't tell anyone to wear a mask. She didn't tell anyone to stay home. She didn't tell anyone to, whatever, get vaccinated. So, since she didn't tell anyone to wear a mask, since Sarah Palin didn't tell anyone to wear a mask at all during this craziness, during COVID, since she hasn't told anyone to wear a mask, it's not a big deal with me. But if she did tell people to wear a mask, but she didn't, it would be a big deal to me. Now I'm gonna show you a picture of Stacey Adams with a bunch of kids. It's shocking. It's disappointing. Hypocritical. And she wants to win in Georgia, at Georgia school, and she's at a Georgia school like this. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I might need to turn down my brightness now. This works every time. Okay. Crazy. Okay. Next one. New Jersey will end school mask mandate in their state for children and staff. So, yay, finally New Jersey is doing something good for once. So this is good. Well, good for New Jersey. I'm glad that. And New Jersey has Democrat governors, Democrat mayors. So, about time, New Jersey. Man, New Jersey, I guess maybe since reading that, I bet New Jersey has had a mask mandate for a long time. So, about time. About time. Now, more states and more cities need to do this. It's time. We need to unmask the kids. So what's for the kids? So, let's do this. Well, for everybody, too. Okay. If a kid wants to wear a mask, even when there's no mandate, that's fine. That's up to the parent. But don't make every single kid wear a mask, okay? If you want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated, but everyone shouldn't have to get vaccinated. Okay. And that's not anti-vaccine, okay? Okay. Testing. Okay, never mind. Okay. CDC now hold on. CDC now says vaccine rollout. Ooh, should have been different. Finally. We're right on something here. Us Republicans, we're right about the vaccine. And how it's kind of dangerous. And you have to get free of them, which I'll get to in a minute. So finally, we're right about something. Hey, I bet more things in the future will come out from the true people, the experts like CDC will prove our theories right in the future. Because we had a theory about the vaccine. Here we go. So they admit, CDC admit that the rollout should have been longer. I mean, the trials and whatever should have been longer, and the rollout should have been later. So that's how we feel too. Nothing against Operation Warp Speed. Operation Warp Speed, that's a great program during the pandemic to get the vaccines quicker than 5 years, which it was. I'm just saying it should have been the trials and testing of the vaccination should have been longer than May or June or wherever when they started the trial. So it should have been a little bit longer in the vaccination instead of coming out in December. Maybe should have came out maybe in like summer 2021 or something. to make, so it could be longer tested and maybe the public would be secure about it. Maybe if it was longer tested, the vaccination, to see how well it works, wherever. They should have tested it longer so maybe we wouldn't have to have a booster or even a second shot. A vaccination is only supposed to be one shot and done. And even for this vaccination, it should have been 2 shots and done. So we shouldn't have had a third dose. If a vaccine worked, which this one hasn't really worked because people are still getting sick of COVID. This vaccination is dangerous because people are getting sick after they're getting their booster and second shot. So vaccination is supposed to be, the definition is you're supposed to get vaccination and you don't get anything anymore. You don't get COVID. That's how it's supposed to be. But this vaccine, however, is basically a shot that kind of prevents you from getting COVID. So, but most of the time it don't. So, interesting. And I'm glad that CDC, I still don't like them, but they're starting to, hopefully, tell the truth. They should. It's time. Okay. No laughing matter. Comedian collapses on the floor, probably on a stage somewhere. Collapses on stage, fractures skull after declaring she's triple vax. Huh. So we see the story here. I guess this comedian claimed that she was triple vax, which she probably is. First of all, who cares? That's not even funny. Who cares if you're triple vax? That's not why most of the people that are seeing your show want to know. They just want to get away from COVID. Focus on something funny. Something that's not COVID related. That's why people go to shows and movies and stuff during this time. Since they're open up. Not learning about your dosage of the vaccination. That don't work. See, this is why the vaccination, the stories like this, not saying that these are fake stories or anything. I will. Stories like this, though, don't want people that are not vaccinated to get vaccinated. And Biden's whole agenda is to get people vaccinated. It's not working very well. So it's not working because this kind of stuff here, people are going to lead this and not want to get vaccinated. So his plan isn't working. So his plan to flatten the population or whatever, or make them suffer or whatever, is not working. It shouldn't work. I don't want it to work. We don't need it to work. Because Americans shouldn't be suffering, but she is suffering because she took the poison, basically. 3 times. So, which that's how it is. 3 times. But, this is what we mean. And I know, personally, I know friends that have gone to the hospital that almost died after getting their shots. So, heart attacks, passing out. So, friends, I know. So, I do feel bad for this woman, this comedian. I feel bad for her for collapsing and having damage to her body. I feel bad about that. I don't know how it happened. It could be the vaccine that she got and did that. It may not be, but could be. But I do feel bad for her, and I hope she gets better. That is serious. I don't wish harm on anybody. So I hope she does get better, but it makes you think maybe it could be the vaccine. But this is why we don't believe in this vaccination. That's why Republicans and people won't get vaccinated or won't get a booster. Maybe these Republican people have their second dose, but they don't want to get boosted now because they hear terrifying booster stories. Like death and stuff, and like severe illness, and severe injury, and severe stuff in the hospital, nursing home. Sometimes you get okay. Anyway, or rehab. And maybe in their first dose, people not only have one dose, and they don't want to get the second dose because they heard stories about the second dose that you can get severe issues. The next story is upsetting to me. Bad choice. Ohio State University Sex Week. Which is, first of all, it sounds crazy. If they want to try, who names a week Sex Week? And that's kind of, I know it's a college, it's not like a K-12 school. Which, if it was a K-12 school, it would be horrible. I haven't heard about that, though. But a university, I know, is like adults and stuff, but Sex Week, what? Who names the week Sex Week? Or campaign that? I don't know. That's gross, too. It may cause more rapes, too. You never know. Because there is creepy people that may say, oh, Sex Week, oh, let's go to, apartment or something, like, no, that's crazy, man, because there is, not saying that there will be, but you never know with college, university. Okay, event encourages students to thank, now this is the closer part, to thank you, say thank you to abortion provider. Oh my god. That makes me sick. Okay. Not really. Okay. But that makes me sad. God needs to help us right now. I cannot believe this. Think abortion worker? Like killing babies. Huh. We need to fight for pro-life immediately. We need to stand up and fight for pro-life and fight for babies. That's sad. We need to sue this University of Ohio. So someone on that campus or a parent of that campus, sue that Ohio University now. I'm not gonna do it. But sue the school right away. And I can't believe Ohio, a Republican state, would do that. Even though most universities are Democrat. Because the president is, or the CEO or whatever, of that university or college is Democrat. But this is sue the school. This is peaceful protest on the campus of the University of Ohio. This is sickening. This is I don't know, a devil speaking like that. This is sad. It's really sad. What's protest if you're at Ohio? Peaceful protest. If you're at Ohio University right now, protest the Sex Week event. Protest the thinking of the abortion workers. Sue the school. A district court or or at Ohio Supreme Court. Sue the school sometime, because this needs to stop. And any future events like that need to be stopped immediately. I'm furious. I'm moving on. But this is the world we're living in. This is crazy. This is woke. And I don't like it. And many people don't like it. It's sad. It's really sad. We need help. Okay. Woke police in Canada make arrest threatening charges for people binding fuel to truckers protesting vaccination mandates in Canada. I almost said California because California is all woke. In California, there's not vaccination. Okay, never mind. So this is crazy to me. Now these police, the bad apple. Not all police are bad apples. But these Canadian police are woke. These Canadian police, I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I think the Democrat leaders in charge in Canada hired these people or maybe these cops are supporting. Well, I think these cops want to be supporting it, I hope, on the truck. But I think they have to do their job, and I think, they probably were sent out to arrest people that are peaceful protesting with the truckers. And the truckers protesting are being arrested for having a voice in Canada. Now, I don't know what the Canada independence is, but if they're protesting with vaccination mandate, they used to have freedom. They want freedom back in that Canadian state. And I agree with the truckers. I disagree with those police that arrested this protester. Now that's sad. Yeah. And then I got another story here for you. Let me go to my photos here. This is crazy. Two situations are just crazy. At two schools. A school in Illinois. Vernon Hills, Illinois students were asked to told to wear a mask. Well, okay, let me read this again. I didn't read it correctly. Okay. Vernon Hill, Illinois school students were told to either put on a mask or leave. This was their action. This is a video. I took a screenshot of the video. It was, I think, on Facebook and Instagram all over. And I guess these kids that are standing up for what they believe in and not wearing a mask, which is fine, they walked out. They said, "Bye. Bye, Karen. Bye." I hate that. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm moving to another school. I don't know what they said in that. Okay. This is unbelievable that a school in Illinois, which, no point at Illinois at this point, because Illinois is crazy already, but that school district should be ashamed to tell kids to leave without a mask. Without a mask on, send them at least, I don't know, at least, either, have an official suspension for a couple days, so they won't be tardy, or absent, or considered absent by a teacher. At least send them to the office and like official, like suspend these kids for a couple days so they won't miss school, so they can do their schoolwork and not because they're absent to their class. I'm not trying to, it's wrong, it would be wrong to suspend them too, but if you're going to do something, don't send them out without any official word or official thing to the teachers. Because these kids weren't skipping school, they were entering school and then they had to leave. This is crazy. So I'm proud of those kids. Best wishes to those kids' future, and best wishes to those kids. And all around the U.S. and all around the world. This is another mind-boggling story when, once again, it's a Democrat state. High school students in California are sent to the gym for defying Governor Newsom's mask mandate. Oh my god. Now the gym is becoming more populated than the classrooms. Whoa! Here's the video. It's in a gym. Kids sitting in the gym on their computer doing their work, hopefully. So, this is sad. But used to have their classmates with them, I guess. But I guess that's better than wearing a mask. And you used to get to stay in school and not have to leave. It's still sucky too. And how does the science do this? You're packed up in a gym with a bunch of kids. Which I guess the kids, if they're not going to wear a mask, they don't care too much about this COVID stuff. But how does the science work here? If the government... Okay, well, they're all together in a gym. In the classroom, they can spread out more. Maybe. In the classroom, there's no... I mean, in the gym, there's people packed together. And there's more population there that can be contact traced and quarantined in California school. How does that science work? I don't get it. I really don't. I guess it's no different than lunch. No different than gym class. And also sports, but and choir and band and stuff. Okay. If that's the same rules, then I don't know. But that's sad too. And when Gavin Newsom don't wear a mask, it's hard to tell those kids at high school to wear a mask. Okay? Because they're seeing Gavin all over the place on social media and on the news. Okay? And it's not like kindergartners or elementary students that don't watch the news and don't have social media to tell. Maybe it'd be easier to tell elementary kids to wear a mask. Even though elementary kids shouldn't have to wear a mask either. But middle school students and high school students that have phones, that look at social media all the time, it's hard to tell and see that Governor Newsom isn't wearing a mask, so I'm not going to wear a mask. If he's not going to follow his own order, I'm not going to follow his own order at my high school. I'm not doing that. Okay, so that's probably what kids are doing, so and thinking. So I feel bad for those kids, and once again, best wishes to those kids' future in society. As we're making our society, our politicians are making these kids look horrible. So, and best wishes to their future in college and everything else. I feel bad for those kids. I really do. So, but anyway, that's it for today's Jonhson Mclang show. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless America, and God bless all my Johnsoners. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe and push the notification bell so you never miss a Jonhson Mclang show and any of my videos. Thank you, and God bless. Bye, guys.